Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Denise from Solo Crafts. Welcome to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. I have a lot of new subscribers. Thank you so much to subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you. For those of you who have been following from day one and onward, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys for sticking with me this long. I really appreciate you as well. Today we're going to be going over some dies that I got from TEMU. I promised you guys if you're interested that I would show you the dies that I got. I've taken a little bit further and done some samples on some of them, so I will be sharing that with you so you guys can check out and see how these dies function, if they work or not. And you'll be pretty surprised at some of them, but I need to address something first before we move further. I know I have a lot of new people here and I'm so glad you are here, but I just wanted you to know that when I decided to start this channel, my whole goal was to design content that would educate, inspire, and encourage viewers to be their best creative self. And it's really important to me that people leaving comments are kind and considerate of others, because I'm not the only one that's reading what you write down below. Okay, so nasty negative comments, they're not welcome here. And I will take the necessary action to report you and block you without any hesitation. I don't feel like my comments and my actions on the videos that I create are offensive to anyone. So really, there's no need for that on my channel. I'm just not going to tolerate it. So if you want to leave a comment down below, feel free to do so. But I'm asking you to please be kind. Leave nice comments, kind comments only. And let's not put that negativity into the atmosphere. There's just no need for it. Okay? There's no need for it. If you don't like what you're seeing, then go to another channel or go do something else with your life. Okay? Don't leave nasty negative comments on my channel. It's not necessary. Okay? All right. So now that I've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into these. Okay, so I also got this ruler from TEMU. This was one of my first purchases as well, because I do have a metal ruler, but the metric and the imperial are upside down from each other. So there would be metric up here, and then I would have to flip it over to get the imperial measurement. But this one, what I like about it is it's got both measurements facing the same way. So if you're looking for an item to purchase and you don't know what millimeters and centimeters are, let's say 2 millimeters, it's a little more than 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so it's right there so you can see what the measurements are. So I brought that. I'm not going to be measuring everything. What I'm thinking is I might measure some if I remember. If not, I'll just leave it up above the measurements if you guys want that. And if you're interested in any of the links, I know TEMU's links are really, really long. Just let me know what you're interested in. I will post it in the description box below. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these dies here. These ones I did not do samples of, but this one here, I'll put these to the side. These ones here are of, they're edge dies, and I really like them. I think that they would make a really nice element on a mini album or a large tag or something like that. These ones are about 5 1/4 inches. Okay, and they're not very tall. They're different sizes going up depending on the peak of them. Like this one is lower and these ones would be higher. So I like these. I think these will work really well for projects. And then I have this one here, which is either a lemon or a lime, and it is a shaker. And then I have this beach scene. It's got palm trees, sailboats, this guy walking with a surfboard and umbrellas, clouds and seagulls and the sun. So I think that this would make a really nice beach scene. I got it really for the palm trees. I could cut them apart and stick them on other projects. So there's that one. And then this one is a purse. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a lot larger than it is. The finished purse size at the widest point is about 4 inches, and it's going to be about 2 3/4 inches tall. So what I'll do is I'll put it together and I'll post a picture of it on my Instagram account. If you guys are not subscribed to my page on Instagram, I will leave my link down below. And then this one is a set. This is a stamp and die set. It is a coffee set, and the stamps here, it says happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend, and this one says life happens, coffee helps. This one says hi, And the sticker's in the way. It says thanks, a latte, I believe is what that says. And then it's got some ice cubes, and this is for the straw here, if you wanted to decorate the straw. So these are the pieces that are in this, and then this is the die set. Okay, the die set was out of stock for quite some time, and it finally came in, and I did get a couple, actually I got 3 sets of these. I plan to give some of them away, so you guys can see the pieces that match this. Okay. And then next, you guys remember I made this a few videos back. When I was on TEMU, I saw the die set and I got really excited. So I'm like, wow, let me order it. So I went ahead and I ordered it. And this is what they look like. They come with extra pieces on it. It's got butterflies and flowers on it. And they have the different tops that you can interchange with each of the tags. But then when I got this die set, I don't know if I wanted to cry or laugh at the same time, but look at how tiny that is. It is so tiny. It is so cute. But I decided, you know what, I want to see if it would work, and it does, but you would have to put like maybe a sequin mix in here, or a small dangle or something like that. But it is so tiny, you guys. Look at how tiny that is. But these are the tags that I created with them. And as you can see, the different tops. This is the square one, or the rectangle one, and then there's this one, and then there's this one here with the fancy edge. So I thought, oh boy, you can still use them as tags though, decorate them with all the extra elements that it comes with, but it's really cute. If you like teeny tiny things, then this is for you. All right, so on to the next one. So this is the next one. I've had this one for a while too. This one, these stars here punch out. As you can see, I have them here in the bottom. You can see them there in the gold and the silver, the iridescent. So this one, I was really surprised at how well it cut out. This cut out clean, okay, clean. No problems whatsoever. So I did this one in the iridescent. And the thing with this one, you could position it anyhow you want. You could put like this on your paper. You could put it like this on your paper. Like this, I mean, anyhow. I mean, you could position it anyhow you want. So I did it in that color, and then I also did it in the gold. So there's those two. Okay, and then I have this die here. It says Mom. I saw Eve Ara do a project with this, and it is so amazing. I'm going to leave her information somewhere in the video here, but you should see what she did with this die, and she's the reason why I bought this die. And it's got like flowers and buds around it, and I was just playing with it. This thing cuts really well. Okay, this is glitter paper. It cut it with no problem. Okay, so I went crazy, you guys. I did that one. I made this one. I cut it out a few times, and then I changed the flowers. You could also add diamond dots to these little buds here and dress it up. I also made this one. I was just playing with scrap paper. I just use scrap paper for all of these. And then there's this one in green and white. And then the opposite. So fun. Eve made a shaker out of hers. Okay. She's an incredible crafter. You guys should check out her channel if you're not following her right now. Okay, so there's that one. And then there was this cute little flamingo. So cute. Came with a lot of pieces. Some of them, like this circle, some of them I don't know what they're for. Like this foot right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It doesn't fit on here. It doesn't fit this foot. It's different. So that's the only thing about this die, but it cut out really well too. Let me put it on this so you guys can see it better. So it cut really well. This is one of the bows I showed you in my last TEMU haul video, but I really love this flamingo. I inked up the feet and I did some inking around the edges, if you guys can tell. But it cut out really well and it was really easy to put together. So I like this one. It says happy birthday, and there are stars that pop out of it as well. As you can see, some fell right here. This one, I was a little disappointed that it didn't all cut out in one piece, but I will say that it did cut out very well. You just have to be careful because there are some really thin pieces in here, but it did cut out really, really well. It says happy birthday. And then you can position the stars wherever you want. And then there's this strawberry one. The thing I didn't like about this one is, yes, you can make a shaker out of it. It cuts the foam out really well and everything, but it doesn't give you a piece to cut out the acetate. So that's the problem that I have with this die. If you wanted to put a separate backing piece of paper on the back, you're going to have to get your paper and a pair of scissors and cut around this. So that's the only thing I didn't like about this die, but it does come with a face and everything. It comes with all these leaves and a couple of flowers. And so this is what it looks like. And I put some strawberries in there with some sequin. Sorry if this is out of focus. So there's that. And then it comes with these leaves and flowers. And then there's this one. This one here, let me measure this one for you. The finished piece is about 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 up and across. So this one cut out really well too. And what it is, it's like a tuck spot. So you can take your tags and you just tuck them in there. You know, if you're going to make like a mini album or a folio or something like that, just put it on the corner here like this, and then just tuck your pieces in. So that's this one. And then I got this one that comes with multiple pieces as well, and they're decorative pieces. So only the larger piece is what attaches to your project. And it's a pretty decent size, you guys. It's a really decent size. So you can either put it this way on your project or flip it around and do it on that side. And again, these are pockets, little tuck spots. Okay, so you can do that, or you can use them separately. You know, you can use each piece separately, or you could layer them up and use them like that, you know. So I really like this. These cut with no problem whatsoever. Even all these, they popped out. Okay, so really, really easy to use. These dies cut like butter. The next one I have is this layering die, and I got this because Bethany Parlette, she's changed her social media name, but she used something similar to this on one of the back toppers that she created for me, and I really, really liked it, so I got that. I was a little worried because of the little intricate squares and things like that, the thin lines, but you know what, you guys, this cut with no problem whatsoever. I tried different types of paper, different weights of paper, and the pieces fell out. No problem. And I love that because you could use it as a layering piece. I also used glitter paper. Now glitter paper has different layers to it. It did peel off a little bit right there, but you know, it's clean. It cuts clean. This one was a little more challenging to poke out the pieces because of the different layers, but this is a really good die. It's a really, really good die. And if you guys have any problems like that with these intricate piece dies, just add a shim to it. I just use cardstock shim, or if you have a metal shim, that will work too. Okay, so this is the next die. I've seen a couple people use this one. I've had this one, and I was kind of intimidated by it because there's so many intricate pieces to it too. But this is one of those jelly bags, and this is what it looks like. And I'm telling you guys, this was one of the easiest things to put together. It cuts really, really well. The only thing, I cut those two pieces out. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a minute. The only thing is, you see the score lines on here? They don't work very well. Okay, that's the only issue I have with this die, is that the score lines barely show up when you cut it out. It's got a cut line here on both of these flaps here. That's because this edge here is rounded. And so what you would do is you take your die, which one did I use? This one, and you would just fold it in a little bit so that it can make it around these corners over here. So what I did was I took my scoreboard out, and the lines, like, you can't even see them on here. I took my scoreboard out and I went over these score lines and on both sides, and that really helped to make it fold. Okay, so you're going to cut these two, and then you're going to cut these two pieces off completely, and then you're going to bend this up like this, and you're going to attach it to this piece on the inside and then fold these sides up to create your little bag here. It's really, really easy to make. I would recommend using hot glue so that it stays going around the corner. That's what I did. And this is really, really cute, you guys. This bag is, from the widest point, is about 3¼ inches by about 7/8 of an inch, and it is about 3 inches high. So that's that one. Really, really cute. And then this one says thanks. I like the cursive style of this die. This is what it looks like. It says thanks. And I tried this one in different colors, different weighted paper, and also the glitter paper, and it cut perfectly. Great die. This is the last one, and it says thank you. And I love the size of it. It's about 4 inches to 3 inches. Okay, so, and it has a shadow backing, so that's what that looks like. I use heavyweight cardstock for this. Cut excellent. That's the reverse. I did it in pink and white. This is about 80-pound cardstock, and I did it in this color with the gold glitter paper again. I needed to test it on the gold glitter paper, and it works so well. So on that note, you guys, thank you so much for watching. That is all the dies that I have purchased from TEMU for now. I probably have more that I haven't showed you guys, but I didn't want to just show you guys dies. I wanted you to see how well they worked, and I am very happy with the dies that I got. They worked perfectly. The size on some of them was a little surprising, but the way that these dies cut was amazing. So yeah, TEMU has some really great dies, and if you guys have any questions, if you want to know the prices on any of these, just let me know. I'll just leave the link in the description box if there's enough space for it. So, because their links are so long. So anyways, if you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you want to leave a comment, please make sure it is a kind comment, because I read them all, and I really do get encouraged from some of the things that you guys say. I really do appreciate you guys so much for subscribing and just watching in general. All right, so you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.